Alrighty. Welcome, everybody. There we go. That's better. Actually, I don't like this. There we go. I was moving my camera around a little bit, trying to figure out a little bit better spot for it. Yo, guys, what's up? Welcome, all my Noti Squad people. All right. We got guild raid coming up here in a second. 4 p.m. is when we do our guild raid here at Dior. So you guys can see some high-level guild raid. We'll be completing level 5. Try to walk you through it a little bit for all of my EU players out there. Got big updates coming for both the global servers and for NA. Super excited for NA servers. Let's get... Let me pull up Global's patch notes real quick, too. I could just refresh myself with what's going on over there. But yeah, we're getting Kantana. I've been saying Kotana. It's Kantana. Interesting. Top one from our server in Asia only cleared till 4. Just finished gold raid only until level 3 for my... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you guys are top 1 as of right now. Cool. Yeah, level 5 is no joke. There's only a handful of guilds in our server that can do level 5. And it's not too difficult if you have a full squad. Like, if you have all 24 people there to fill up the 2 parties, you're good. Like, you'll probably clear level 5. It may not be in, 4 minutes like some of our guilds do. We used to be a little bit faster. We were at like 5 minutes or so. We've gotten a little bit slower each time. It's just, we lost a couple players to EU. A little bit less activity in the game overall, but it's still healthy. Let's make sure we're in first. Let's make sure we're in and we're ready to go for guild raid. Have all my monsters ready. Gosh, doing the streaming thing, I need so many monitors. I only have 2, but I definitely could feel the need for more. So many windows open all at the same time. What's up? We've got is that Ian D. Got I Simply here. Yo, what's up, man? River Jackson, what's up, man? And then Rissus LA. Hello to you as well. How are we doing? 1 hour left on this. Yeah, so with auto mining coming to NA here very soon, I've started to kind of switch over to stuff that's like less auto mineable. Like I'm going to be auto mining emerald and sapphire ore and diamond ore a lot. And so I'm going to stick to like using my lizard man for stuff like obsidian. I think is it tritium? Yeah, basically the stuff that's more rare drops. Yo, what's up, David Berg? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I claimed everything today? Okay, good. This whole thing confuses me. We got Yahya Sahin. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it a lot. Sorry if I butchered the name. Just a basic idiot American over here trying to pronounce names. All right. Who do we got? Ooh, Kumar pieces. I'll take some Kumar pieces. I mean, I have a Kumar. I think he's actually in my altar. Let's see. Yeah, who is in my altar, actually? I'm not going to be summoning right now. As much as I want Ariel. I've actually got Kumar in my altar. He's pretty broken on arena defenses, from what I've seen. I've seen some other players use him on arena defense. He was, so funny enough, he was free for us. Like, you could buy his pieces in the shop. In like it was like Arena Shop or Tower of Ascension or whatever, and I just never used the pieces to actually get him. I actually just like used his pieces in the exchange shop to get other Nat 5s that I wanted, and it was stupid because then he went away and I didn't have a Kumar, and all of a sudden he's like broken. So I did actually, like, the very next week I actually pulled him just randomly, so that's nice. Tessa's in there, and so is my Espinoza or Espino. Because out of 360 scrolls, right? Or no, 2 pities. No, I went 2 pities. I did full 400 scrolls, and I only got him twice, and that was only on the pity. Can you imagine that? 400 scrolls, and I got Espino twice, meaning pity and then second pity. Now, granted, I did get a couple Nat 5s that I really, really wanted. Galleon and Water Valkyrie, Camilla, so I was happy about that. Resus, you asked, do you think it's too late to go into the game because I missed the Bastet event? No, not at all. You'll pull Bastet. There was also, depending on what server you're on, there was a 5-star ticket that they gave us in NA, and I'm sure they're going to give you guys the same 5-star ticket at some point. That 5-star ticket was able to get one of 3 monsters, and you could get Vanessa, the Fire Valkyrie. You could get Chasoon, which I believe is an event for you guys right now. Oh, you're in NA, so you should be able to go back. In my Discord, there is... I have a link to all the NA coupons, and there's actually a full list of NA coupons, and they're all still good. So you should be able to still type in all those coupons and get that 5-star selector ticket. And Bastet was one of those choices, so you can grab Bastet. Basically, it was like, hey, sorry you missed these events. Here's a ticket for you, and you can get your Bastet. So, yeah, you definitely do want a Bastet. It's not the end of the world, but you definitely do want one. And I would get it out of that ticket. Let's see. Yeah, EU server, then yeah, you'll have to wait for that 5-star selector ticket to come out. I don't think it's too late to play. Definitely play. It might make some of the early game, mid game a little bit difficult, but it's not the end of the world at all. It's totally fine. There's plenty of monsters out there. Hey, Agent Smith's here. I didn't have to remind him. Haha. He's probably watching. Who am I bringing in? A lot of people bring Bastet, so I kind of just want to bring Wusa, Argon. Do I bring the Vertihile for this? To try to do more damage? I think I do. He's not really, like, leveled the way I want him to be leveled yet. Let's see, unequip all this. I gave you... some sort of rune. Yeah, it's probably this. Yeah, you're at 100. Yeah, he's pretty horribly ruined, but he's just there to do his ultimate, and that's it. So I think I'll go in with this. I'll go with Wusa, Argon, and Vertihile. I got that skin on him, that transmog. So this was a craftable transmog, the Love Sweet Argon. It was like during the Valentine's Day event. I only crafted the one for Argon because that's the only one I was going to really use. I can still go and craft the other ones. But yeah, it's a pretty dope skin. He shoots like little hearts. Talasha? Which one is Talasha again? Isn't that an LD? Isn't Talasha a light dark Undine? Yeah, Dark Undine is not quite as good as they were. They were absolutely broken, but I think they're still extremely good. Because, yeah, they got hit by the Revive nerf, that's right. So they also got hit by the Revive nerf, so they're not, like, as broken as they were, but they're still a pretty phenomenal monster. Like, look at all the crap that they do. Skill deceleration, HP recovery, continuous recovery, increased mana, revive, invincibility. She does so freaking much. There's a reason why she was broken. So, congrats on this. Why did everybody say to not use the selective summon banner? Mostly because in the first, like, 2, 3, 4 weeks of the game, let's say a month of the game, you're going to pull so many Nat 5s because you get a lot of scrolls early in the game. You're going to get so many Nat 5s that you kind of want to be like, okay, I have, like, a bunch of DPS, or I have a bunch of supports. I really need this to fill out my team. And then it's like, okay, I really need a DPS. So then you could go for your selective summon and be like, okay, I have choices. I've got like Argon, Tessarion, Theomars, and I'll take any of those. But the selective summon should be used more as a fill in the gaps of your team rather than just pick the best monster, right? Because let's say a lot of people go for Argon. this guy right here because he's really broken in raids. But you may already have a bunch of DPS, and you may not necessarily need him as much. So I will say it's not a foolproof thing, because I've had somebody go through their selective summons and retry it 30 times. You can press the little reset button, do a little quest, and do it. They did it 30 times without getting the monster that they were looking for. So I would go into your selective summon with a plan, thinking, what are the monsters that I would be happy with, and have like 3 or 4 of them. And as soon as you see one, pick it. Because it's very low chance for you to actually get exactly the monster you want. So I wouldn't necessarily go in it with that mentality. I do have my selective summons video, so if you want to check that out, you can kind of see what my take is on some of the better monsters out there. Ariel is also a very good one. Ariel is the water. All right, so we're about to go in here to Guild Raid. Level 2 Guild Raid. Already had a bunch of people hit it. So basically right at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we'll head in there. Guys, see how the big boys do it. Yeah, I'm really like want Ariel so bad. Antoine, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, man. I think you guys just put me over 2,700 subscribers. That's awesome. I appreciate it so much. It's kind of crazy to think that happened. All right, we're at 4. It's time. There they are, and they're in. Big boys. I'm a chump when it comes to the boys in my guild. I'm super weak on the scale, so we gotta always help out. So guys, if you're not like the top DPS on your guild, you need to be turning to help out with that knight character right there. Because if you don't, then your tower person is going to have a very hard time defeating them by themselves. Yeah, you were saying that, River, in the Discord. Yeah, that's congrats on the beta, man. Okay, good. They went in. I'm always scared, but like we're just going straight through. Man, that took us literally like 20 seconds. But that's what you get when you have 24 people on. And some of the big people in here. We got Mox Fox, we got Booper. Yeah, Booper is one of our big boys on the server. So always help out this. The only time you don't help out with the knight is if you're one of the top DPS. If you're one of the top DPS, like Booper needs to be on this guy at all times, because Booper puts out the most DPS in our guild, right? A little bit of teamwork that's got to go on here. I know that I'm not the big boy with DPS, so I'm gonna turn and help out with the knight when I can. Obviously, Argon is phenomenal for this because of all the debuffs. Naranha also very good for my NA players. You don't even get to an ult. Yeah, there is easily 24 Argons. So you basically either have a Naranha, an Argon, or both. To really do well with this. Yeah, Naomi, if you're free to play, 100%. All right, so I'm actually just going to go into level 4. I should get there early. I'm normally not home by now, so this is rare that you guys get to see me stream the guild raid. Trying to change up my schedule a little bit with my Sunday stuff, so that way I can be here and stream guild raid for you guys. All right, so we're on level 4 now. So level 4 starts to get a little bit tougher, at least for our guild. We still got it, no problem. But can we get this in the under 5 minutes? Yeah, we should be able to. Once the damage starts rolling, we got enough debuffs here. A couple people are going to hit their Argon, not their Argon ults, their Vertiheal ults. I'll show you what Vertiheal ult does. Yeah, article. Yeah, and the Wind Polar Queen. That's your big damage typically. They nerfed her the way that she does her big damage a little bit, so you can't just like go into a fight with the ult ready. But it's still, yeah, it's still pretty broken. You also see a lot of Windy's. Windy's the Wind Jack-o'-lantern. He does a lot of stuff to help us out with big damage, like skill cooldowns. All right, so I don't think. Hopefully, I can get to the ult here. I'd like to. And we'll definitely get to the ult in level 5. All right, so we're about to get our ult. Oh, she switched. Okay. Okay, so switch to Vertihil, do the ultimate, switch back to Argon. Argon's skill here is 1 mana, and you just spam the crap out of that. Jolton, he does bleed, right? Yeah, I guess he could be fine. Basically, anybody that does any sort of dots can, for the most part, work. I prefer tankier things so they just don't die while I'm doing it. Tankier monsters that do dots with high accuracies to make sure they land their dots, and that's it. I use my Akamamir, my Wind Ifrit, for that. Just because he was free for us, and I don't use him for any other thing. All right, so we're in level 5 now, guys. Let's get some Wusa protection up first. Looks like they're helping with the knight, so they're good there. Yeah, both skills apply bleed, and that's probably pretty good then. Bleed is one of those that's like we don't get as much bleed in Seal for the most part. Like everybody's got burn, everybody's got shock for the most part. Bleed and like the frostbite are the two that we don't get as often. So it's always nice when somebody brings in something like that, because he takes more damage from different dots, right? So if everybody just has the same dot, like everybody has like shock, then it's like that's not that valuable. He could be taking so much more damage if he had a variety of dots. So like look up here at the top, we got poison, bleed, fire, frostbite, shock. Hello, hello, C21H3005 AXMXL. Your poor mother. Okay, so the question is, can we hit ×5 at 2 minutes and 50 seconds? You know, we're actually on pace right now to possibly do this under 5 minutes. Okay, Vertihil, pop ult. Oh, and okay. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm dumb. See, she does the change. I'm missing all this big damage. So like his skill cooldown comes back like immediately, and I get that lower mana cost. So definitely Vertihil ult is pretty dope. Looks like they're doing good on towers. We have our tower keeper, Azael, from our guild. They do an amazing job. Yeah, I think we are just on pace if we can keep this up for a sub 5 minute. Yeah, we are. That would be big for us. We have not hit sub 5 minute in a while. So with this raid being so long, most people are going to bring some sort of sustain like Wusa or Bastet, because like with the triple DPS like that, Tiana, and it, you can have them die, right? And that's, you got to be careful with that. Now, like our big boy Booper, he needs to be bringing his 3 DPS because he's got significantly better runes than the majority of us. So he needs to run the triple DPS and just get carried by us as far as heals and immunity and shields and all that. Okay, we're about to hit. There's the Vertihil ult. No, I pressed Vertihil, you dumb mother. I have my hotkeys. Maybe I should have just used the hotkey. I clicked on him and you saw that. All right, so we're switching over now to the light size. That means the dark obelisk comes up. I'm going to help him out real quick. Do a little kill that, because you see how quick the dark tower was filling up there, or the light was filling up there. There we go. Okay, so I'll help him out there. Switch back over. Now Azael's got it. That's the hardest part, guys, for your tower keeper, or your person that's working the towers, is when they transition. Dude, we got this in under 5 minutes. I am so proud of this community. You guys remember that YouTube ad? It does. It does. What's up, Childish? How you doing, man? We, to be fair, we have not hit sub 5 minutes in a minute, so this was big for our guild. GZ, boys and girls. G freaking Z. And this is where all them Celia pieces come from. You max out your Celia's book. Celia will end up being the majority of people's highest CP monster because of book stats. This will trigger agent. All right, we're gonna play how triggered will agent get by this question. Yeah, River. No, exactly. I haven't quite built her yet because I don't really have a need for her. I'd rather like build out my box of monsters. So yeah, I've been using her in the exchange shop. Yeah, I'm over here to the exchange shop, and it's like, oh, I want these pieces. Oh, look how many Celia pieces I have. And that's literally just from what we just did. And then at the end of the... So on. Quick screenshot. Gotta make sure Senku knows it. Yeah, Sword Art Online has been they've been sub 5 minutes for a while. They've been on the top for a while now. And so that was a big one for us, for us to take first place. All right. Well, that was fun. Oh, rivals, check out my summoner. Yeah, man, that's what we're here for, Mono. Go for it. So 167 power right now. This is currently with my wind staff equipped. It's nothing crazy. I've been really bad. So part of this, so hopefully you guys went over and watched Childish's videos that he recently put out about gear, and you can see all the mistakes that I made with building gear, and they're all so scattered, right? I could have had a full set of 2 Awakened 6-star gear if I had done it right. But I sort of didn't really know what I was doing the first, month or two of this game. Just kind of making it up as I go. But yeah, I'm almost there. I'm working on my Twisted Marsh gear. I've got this light weapon, which I need to start refining. I got a decent defense stat here, so I'm probably going to keep that and then keep rolling everything else. I have this dark staff that I need to continue to roll. Funny enough, even at +7, it's better than my other one. I'm going to have to re-roll this completely because the stats are absolutely horrible. Water staff is pretty booty too. As far as I'm aware with, I don't use him as much. I don't use Fire Panda as much, obviously, as a Cleave player. Let's pull him up here. So we're gonna dissect Fire Panda for a second. He's an extremely good monster, especially for Rubia players. So he's a night type monster, so he's gonna get into the fray and he's gonna attack the first person that he sees. He does damage based off defense, right? And he does a lot of cleansing. So this is off of attack, and this skill right here is based off of a little bit of defense as well. So you want to build him as tanky as freaking possible, so that way, you know, he stays on the field to cleanse. He's more of a support monster than he is really a night monster, because he does the resistance up, the continuous recovery, removes all dots, kind of like Shushu does. This is his counter attack and provoke, right? So he'll provoke everybody and get everybody to attack him only and stay away from your Orbia. His attack down, man, he just does so much. So he's really a quite good monster. So you want to build him, I would say probably HP defense, maybe, on an assortment of like energy, guard, and evasion runes. Yours HP defense HP, yeah. So one of those probably being defense, because I don't think the defense here scaling is as a high priority as other monsters, because that's not his role. He's not really putting out the big damage, right? So yes, he scales off of defense, but not like Tayor. Tayor scales way more, so you build him with more defense. You want him more tanky. So don't forget about your resistance stats, and don't forget about your evasion stats. And yeah, as Childish said, a broken set is totally fine on him. So you can go like 2 energy, 2 guard, and 2 evasion, or 2 I forget what the runes are called. These foresight runes. So you could build any combination of broken of those. All right, let's look at some PvP here. We gotta make sure we got some monsters runed up. We got an hour and 44 minutes. I do need to type in the chat here. Let me type in Discord real quick so I can get. I'd like to get a seal run if I can. Beautiful, we love it. All right, we'll see if we can get a seal run. I'll keep Discord up so we can make sure we get that in here. See if anybody wants to jump in with us. Honestly, I haven't seen the rewards river. I'm sure if I like studied storyteller stream, we could see the rewards. I would imagine it's probably pretty similar to what we got with completing one of the other continents. Maybe a little bit more. Slightly different items, perhaps. But as far as like mystical scrolls and stuff, it's probably similar. I'm from Asia. No, you have... So when we say broken runes, Amano, broken runes means... Broken is not a type. So, okay, this would be considered a broken set, okay? So I've got Wusa on energy. That's a set of 2, okay? So in order to get that 15%, that's a set of 2. And then I got another energy, and I got another energy, but then I got these random ones here that are not in a set. That's called a broken set, meaning that it's not a full set of... sets, like see set of 2 max HP plus 15 right here. So it's not a full set. Broken just means that you have a slightly different your offsets. What are we bringing in here? All right, so you guys get to see the seal runs, and I typically just bring Tion. Let's put them up here. Let's give you Wusa's runes. Sure, doesn't really matter. They just need to stay alive. We'll give you Juno's runes. Why not? Nice, Bernard. You looking thick there at 91? Hell yeah. Tion is extra because of that bonus to his... Let's see. Let's add... Akamamir. We need to get you some accuracy, boy. Where's your accuracy at? Sure. We'll give that to you. And then... Where's all my runes at? Jeez. Actually, let's give you that rune, and then we'll go back to Bernard here and give you a different rune. Because Bernard doesn't need accuracy, he just needs to stay alive. And we'll give you Shushu's rune. I'm so disorganized. Yeah, no problem, Amano. That's what we're here for. If you have more questions, obviously you can put them in the chat here. Also, there's a Discord link down below if you have Discord. We have a lot of cool people down there that'll answer questions for you if I'm not around, not streaming. Oh, we got Agent here too. Poggers, indeed. Get these last minute seal runs. We scheduled so many seal runs this week, and I just literally couldn't make any of them. Oh, 5 LDs and 10 Mysticals in Korea per summoner. Dang. Yeah, Ian, seal runs have 6 people. So that's the hardest thing to do is get 6 people together, even in a top guild like ours. Yeah, Childish, we East Coast. I come from the land of the palm trees and the crazy nut jobs. There we go. We got the squad in-house. So let's talk about what we got. We got the Pixie right here. They're going to explode that burn damage. So whenever there's burn, this Pixie will explode it. And that actually does damage to the boss as well. So normally the boss only takes damage based off of dots. He doesn't take normal damage. So he technically does take normal damage, but it's like nothing. So you got to do the majority of the damage through dots. Or damage over time. We got 3 Bernards, which should be all that we need. Seal is probably the most important thing for you guys to not to miss every week. Got to get at least your 2 seal runs in. Because every 6-star weapon, every single piece of accessory requires these pieces. So it requires, and there's so many different materials from this boss too. It's not just like one drop. So you got to do seal at least your twice a week. I should be on my fire staff to see how we're low on bleed. Fire staff does bleed on its 3rd skill, so I can kind of help out with the bleed. So we're doing fine on shock. So I'll switch to fire staff so we have some extra bleed coming from that 3rd skill. Owie. And they just stand there stunned. There we go. Getting a little bit more bleed stacks now. So I like to keep moving during this stage, like when he's doing stuff like that, because if you stand still, sometimes your monsters like to go and do stupid things. So I like to keep moving so they stay directly on top of me. Farming Skystones, my brother. That is the worst part of this game is farming Skystones. Technically, one of the only ways to, quote, farm it is through running Battlefield, which you guys are getting soon. Otherwise, do your ruptures every single day. And then eventually they're going to be adding Skystones to all of the elite raids. So that's good too. So like basically every raid that you do will have Skystones in the future. But yeah, Skystones are the worst thing, man. That's why Childish puts out videos like he does, so that way you guys can not waste your Skystones. Let me go help out with this one. There we go. technically get them from mining, but like don't farm them because you'll never get that much. Right now, people farm them with the sprout bonus. Exactly. Paladin and I waste the sky stone, so you don't have to. 100%. Who's that? Pakshan? Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate you. All right, so he's going to his mode. We come over here. Start doing damage. Hopefully our Orbia switch to Wind Staff. There we go. Get some defense breaks. If you don't do this, you get one-shotted. Stay inside the bubble. The gun. You guys remember that? Y'all need to bring your monsters back. Thank you. Get them in control. Put a leash on those things. You guys remember that Star Wars Episode 1, the little gun bubbles during the Battle of Naboo? That's what I think of every time that bubble pops up. That glorious sound that's made from that. Yeah, Agent is an uncultured swine. He, like, literally has never seen Star Wars, ever. And somehow he's taking time to type that while he's in here trying to do seal. Oh, sure, I guess he's got it on. Oh, dang it. Got pushed out of the way really far. He's got it up on his computer, I'm sure. Okay, do a quick boom. Okay, we invincible. We'll see what drops we get here today. It's always a big day when we're doing seal. You never know what you get. As we've talked about, seal is kind of like your end game, your sort of end game weapon. Because the set is actually beneficial. Dark Goku No TV. Dark Goku No TV. Thanks for subscribing. I greatly appreciate you. Anyone know if Water Vampire is good? They're kind of meh, unfortunately. Hopefully they get a buff. Ooh, impressive. Agent got that wind mace there. Nice job. What'd I get? I got some of these bomber pieces, which I actually do need. So I need those bomber pieces. Hell yeah, River. Dark Staff. Pretty hype, man. That's awesome. Hopefully Dark Staff gets like modified a little bit again, because it's still a little bit weak in PvP. Holy Saw Gaming. Holy Saw. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah. Agent, you were there leveling up my one weapon. You're the one that got me this quad quick damage. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to replace this. I'm just going to work on everything else. Yeah, Orbia's Dark Staff is literally OP everywhere. Galago's PvP. Kind of like Orbia herself. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, Prejudice, you want to see that again? Here you go. I'll show it to you again. Oh, wait. Well, first, let me figure out what we're doing with Seal. Oh, they're inviting. Cool. Back at it again. I don't know. She's pretty darn good. I mean, Cleef is like slightly better in PvP, but literally for everything else, Orbia is phenomenal. And if like you're a well-built Orbia and you do the right decisions, you'll do just fine in PvP. Water Vampire Hunter in PvP. So he's a damage dealer that strips. So typically he's going to be on Rage Braid. You know, attack, crit damage, attack, high accuracy. All right, Agent. Yeah, I'm probably going to refresh one seal too, because I really need it if they're all down for it. Are we not? Where's our chat? Why is it not? Oh, is it because we're checked? That's probably why. Her Winstap S1 is getting... Oh, no. So from what I understand is if anybody from knows more about the Korea server, that it's a choice. Somebody said in our guild chat that it was a choice that you can like switch between those two skill ones or whatever the skill change they were talking about. Which I think that would be kind of cool if it was a choice, but if it's not a choice, then that's kind of sucks. But at the same time, skill 1 on Orbia is kind of broken. Ian, this character here is day 1 for North America. So, day 1 North America started with Cleef. So that was like what, back in November? So from 230 to 400 power is almost all rune power. So it's not all rune power. It's a combination. That's one thing, is that there's no one place to get combat power in this game. Yes, runes are a massive part of it. Your summoner gear is going to be the next most important thing. So those two things, your summoner gear and your runes, two most important things. But you reach a point with your runes where it's like they're pretty good, and there's not a whole lot more CP that you can get out of your runes. So you have to then start thinking about your Spires of Ascension, your skills, right? Both your account skills and your regular summoner skills, getting all those leveled up, as well as your Towers of Ascension, your powers that you get there. So all of those things combine, and then what really pushes people into like the 500,000 range is gems, skill books, skill stones, and all those extra additions that you add on top of things. That's how people get to like 550k and above. Yeah, and monster dupes. Yeah, that's sort of like your final end game, is getting those book stats for your different monsters, and that's what's gonna get people. You know, your whales will be there. We're never gonna be there. But yeah, I have a video a while back. I'll probably do another one at some point. It's called how to raise your combat power or something like that. It's got Tessarion on the thumbnail. But I go over a bunch of different ways that you can, level up your combat power, essentially. Oh yeah, no, initially that's like the bare minimum. Like, so we're talking bare minimum is you have to have your 3 nat 5s. Let's say like my best 3 are Teor, Juno, and Tessarion. Like I gotta have them fully skilled, almost fully awakened. I'm not gonna awaken 13 them, or awaken 15 them. But yeah, that's the bare minimum. Got to have them fully skilled up and leveled up, and at least awaken 14. Yeah, skills being the most important. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Why do I not see it? Okay. I am blind. What do I need most out of this? I need a fire seal weapon is what I need. I need a fire seal weapon. Everything else I have, I just need to refine the crap out of it, which is going to take me forever. Literally going to take like a year to get stuff into a decent spot. Yeah, Ian, it's one of those things, like if you're a whale and you spend like $100 a month on this, then or more, like, yeah, go for Awaken 15. I'm sure you've got plenty of Breath of Life and you've got plenty of materials for that. But I probably spend like $20 a month at most on this. And it's just like, it's so much resources with so very little value to A15 something. And I would rather spend that on leveling up another Nat 5 to like Awaken 12. Literally, that's how many resources it costs. Especially with Argon, since you don't use him in PvP, he's perfectly fine at A14. Like, he will do all the work you need to do. The only monsters that you would ever really consider A15ing is like your specific PvP monsters, your Junos, your water vampire hunters, your Teors, those sort of things. I would consider A15ing those. It is, but then it's like, I just want to play with other monsters. That's where I'm at. But like, you guys do you. You know what I'm saying? You A15, whatever you want to. It's definitely going to get you more power. I'm not saying it won't get you more power. I'm just like cost benefit sort of analysis for me. Like, I find more enjoyment out of the game in building new Nat 5s. But if I A15 something, it's going to be a whole nother like 2 weeks till I can start building another Nat 5. And especially if you're free to play, it's one of those things. It's like, you're never going to be up there with the top people. So it's like, just have fun with it and build some monsters. That's what the game's all about anyway. Building monsters. Let's see if we can get this out of the way. There we go. All right, almost done. Let's see what we get. Yeah, no, definitely it's going to take your CP up by a lot, especially if you do that with your 3. But then it's like those 3 monsters that you've A15, they are good for that one thing, and that's getting you to that higher CP number, right? But it's like, then you have to build other monsters for certain situations, right? You've got to build your Argon, you got to build a Wusa, you got to build a Tessarian. It's like, you got to build all these different monsters for those different dungeons sometimes. And it's like, an A14 monster would have done, especially in PvP, or PvE. Rayaka, nice, got an accuracy ring. I got more of these. I didn't really need more of those. Let's just double check that they are down for doing another one. Charge. All right, we're going to recharge that seal, guys, because seal is really important. $750 crystals. There we go. And she's got to invite again. So that's a tough one, Jan. Nigong was absolutely the most broken unit in the entire game. Like, bar none. Nigong was it. But after the revive nerf, like, that was his whole thing. So it's like, I don't think I rarely see him now. Other than just as a flex. Oh yeah, Eliana, she's still broken. I don't see her a ton, but again, that's just like, because they're LD Nat 5s, that I'm not at the very, very top of the PvP ladder, so I don't see quite as many. But from what I know, she's broken. Anything that does mana, like, regeneration, mana cooldown, or mana acceleration, which is why I'm actually... I think I might start putting some Devilmons into my... and finish off my... frigate. My Dark Pirate Captain. The only problem is it's just still such a heavy immunity meta. But he does skill acceleration and all that, so I could see it being good. Maybe if I take the Wusa first, maybe I go Juno, and then I go Wusa, and I have like my him as a last pick or something. Nicholas, yeah, kind of trash. All the bombers are trash, unfortunately. They will get a buff eventually. They can't leave bombers alone for that long. But then again, this is Comtuous. They surely can leave horrible units horrible for many, many years, as Childish knows. And then after 4 years, they'll randomly buff them and they're actually decent. Runes for Argon. Crit damage. So attack, crit damage, attack, blade, rage. As much freaking crit damage as you can get. Don't worry about accuracy. Don't worry about evasion. Don't worry about any other stat. Attack, crit damage, attack. With as much, try to get near 100% crit rate if you can in your substats. Yeah, 100%. Gotta have nearly 100 crit rate if you can. I would say at least over 80. At least. Yeah, Naranha is very good as well. Definitely, you know, the exact same thing as Argon in many places. I think Naranha has less places where she's as good. I think Argon is more useful in more places, but Naranha is extremely good. I know Agent built his Naranha and didn't care for her as much as his Argon. Could have been a situational thing, could have been like the wrong raid. But lots of people do use Naranha. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was coming as soon as I started talking about her. Chroma's the light one, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've never seen her. The dark one's the one that like kills your team, right? She like hurts your team just to do what she does. Yeah, she's definitely still very, very good. So Agent will be one of the only people to tell you that she's trash, so. Yeah, of course, now you have Organ, right? I tell people not to worry too much, because it's like, you play for a month or two, play the exchange shop, you're going to get the monsters you need. You can get Argon in like 3 or 4 weeks if you just play the exchange shop. Dodge damage based off defense and has a stun on skill 3, but that's it? Interesting. Well, she doesn't get debuffs, right? That's her big thing, right? If I'm not mistaken, from old Sky Arena game, she doesn't get any debuffs. So that's kind of a big part of her kit, is that she's just always there, always doing damage, always stunning. And she's like impossible to kill. So I think there is some value in that, but yeah, I would much rather have something on the field that does something. She switches defense down to defense up. Oh, so she does actually take debuffs in this game. I have to go read up on her skills. Vertiheal. Vertiheal being the fire. Wow, my brain is today. The fire vampire. No, he's literally only there to like support Argon as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, but it's mostly like just an HP thing. Just keep him alive. Keep him alive so he can do what he does, and then you switch to Argon, and then you'll wait until the ultimate is back. So just keep him alive. Obviously, sure, yeah, build him for some damage, maybe, or if you want to. I honestly don't even... I forget what the other things that he does, other than just the mana, the ultimate. That's literally the big thing that everybody uses him for. But yeah, you can really plug him into just about any team. And you'll just... More Wusa stuff, more Bastet stuff. More everything. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah. We in trouble here. Okay, we got that. Whew. Gotta do this crap again. Come on, people. Come on. We're gonna have to use our ult here, because we need to get this thing killed. There we go. Almost done. Let's see if we get something good. I need more of those bomber pieces. Hey, they finally fixed that little sound glitch. So like whenever you beat this boss, I always got this little like static like bam. Nice agent, you rolled a 1. Seal necklace, interesting. I don't know if I have a seal necklace. I did get more bomber pieces, so that's big. All right. Let's go check out what we just got. We got some of these. That's an attack with an HP substat. Keep all your legendaries, boys and girls. Keep all your legendaries because we got rune crafting coming up. These are all going to be trash. Yep. All right, let's see what gems we get. All right, we got... Yep, we're going to combine that one. Yeah, the energy attack wasn't too bad. Actually, Chedda's asking about raids. Let me check to see if I have any raids left. I do have one more Twisted Marsh left. See if we, yeah, I'm sure we'll get a little TM run in here real quick. I just want to make sure we get to our, get to some Brawl here. How much time we got? Hour. Yeah, we'll have about an hour. Yeah, that energy attack I saw wasn't too bad, Childish. Let's go. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Like an HP scaling damage dealer even, something like that, or even like a tanky bruiser. I could see it. But, you know, they're all going to be trash now that 6-star runes are out. Or about to be out. All right, let's rune up some monsters real quick. We'll probably just do some raids with some people afterwards. So we only got an hour left in this. No problem, Amano. I know we got people from all over the world. It is 4:45 p.m. over here, East Coast, US. We're sitting pretty, but you have a good night over there, man. Oh, yeah, you're welcome to totally hang out. Let's see. So we got our Tayor. We got our Tessarion. We got this. We got this. We're not using that. We gotta get our Shushu. 4:46 a.m. What you guys doing? Go to sleep, man. You guys are crazy. Was this? Yeah, this was probably Shushu's rune. And this, one of these was Juno's rune. It's probably the, yeah, I'm going to keep this one because the other one had a lot of accuracy. That was probably Juno's rune. Let's go runes, presets. Donde está Juno? Yes, there we go. Okay. Annabelle needs her runes. Oh, Shushu's on those runes right now. Crap. Where's my Wusa? Let's get Wusa, your runes back here. I appreciate it, Ian. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, yeah, Ian. Yeah, Shushu's broken. Shushu's absolutely broken. Awesome monster. One day, Frigate. Almost there. And one day for you, Espino. I need more Devilmons. I need Shushu, though. I need my Shushu. Always do this. I'm so bad. Alright. We gotta rune up something again. Gosh darn it. Wow, it kind of sucks. Wow, those both really suck. But funny enough, he doesn't really care that much. Man, these suck. I just don't want to level up more stuff right now. Fine. Oh yeah, I was playing around with an HP or like a crit damage build for my Annabelle. One day I'd love to do that. Let's give you that, Rune. Why not? I don't need either of those stats at all. A lot of HP scaling runes over here. I just got nothing. I'll give you that. Why not? I just need one more evasion or energy rune, and we're good to go. I just really don't care that much. Here, that's good enough. All right. That's about his CP normally. Okay, I think we got everything. What's up, Geiger? How you doing? Of course, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Good arena defense. I'll show you. Where do I go? I go arena. There. There's your arena defenses. Juno, Wusa, and Taeor. Or some combination of Juno, Wusa. The Orbeas get to play around with some different things. Ariel is also phenomenal. Red Panda also phenomenal. But yeah, you'll see a ton of this. This Juno, Taeor, Wusa. Ton of that. You got the Ciara out there. My God. Alright. It's time to do some PvP, guys. We gotta do it. All right. Oblio. Kigabawa. Ooh, interesting. That Ariel is pretty gross. I'm gonna bring the Annabelle and we're gonna ban the Shushu. That way we can land some defense breaks, I think. Ooh, okay. You want to do some high DPS stuff, huh? Going for some funny business? Or do we just ban the Ariel because it's literally unkillable? And we go for the Shushu. Kill the Shushu. Alright, let's use Taeor. And Shushu's dead. Let's get the zinc. Unfortunately, this guy was significantly underleveled compared to me, so if they had higher level stuff, it would have been probably a better fight. But that's what you get for not doing a ton of Brawl throughout the week. Okay, now that I'm out of that. Question, Chronicles PvP Brawl team is Bastet, Annabelle, Naomi. Naomi is really tough in there in PvP because she gets one shot so fast. Too mainstream? Well, yeah, there you go. So, it's mainstream for a reason, right? Tayor is broken. Tayor is great. So, you could go Bastet, Annabelle, Tayor. You could go Bastet, Annabelle, your Fire Panda, and all of those would be phenomenal defenses. Who are we first picking? We first picking Juno. Let's watch him double grab. Oh, no, he doesn't. So we're going to go this. And we're going to go the Shushu because that, the Mi Ryong, really relies on landing defense breaks. Oh. Sorry, I haven't stroked your light dark ego here. 1 second. Yes, I did see that come through. I gotta find the appropriate meme. Maybe after this. Who are we banning? I think we're banning Annabelle. Okay, so I am the damage in this case. And we're not I have to switch to fire. Okay, they used up a lot of their... Okay, he's dead. Big damage there. Okay, we're looking pretty right now. Okay. There's one in particular I'm looking for. Hold on, agent. I don't know how to find it. Yeah, there it is. Nope. Yeah, there it is. No. Let's see what we were able to enhance with the or level up, I should say. Blacksmithing. What do I need? It was the earrings. No, the earrings are 6-star. That's good. That's fine. And then that's 6-star now. So we got to keep going with this one's actually not horrible defense ring right here. This one's very meh. This is a crit rate. I'd rather have a crit damage one. So I'm going to keep fishing for a TM crit damage. And I think the one that needs the most help. This one has no defense on it, unfortunately. That's the 6 or the 5 awaken 5-star version of the White Castle staff. I have that on my ult actually. All right, so this is where they begin to cause problems, and I don't like it. With the galleons. Oh, interesting. Good lord, I'm about to get cleaved or something here. I want to get rid of the Wusa, but Galleon's always like the linchpin. Because Orbeol put out so much damage. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. They'll probably target my Shushu first. Yeah, just gotta make sure they stay alive. I got the immunity up. Okay, Espino is down. Let's get rid of your Dova next. Screw your Dova. And we got another immunity. So now what we do is we switch over to this, and we hopefully get in here with a... Let's do a heal. We got to save up our mana. But we can't save up our mana. We have defense breaks. There we go. Come on. Switch to Teor. Big damage. Come on. Not as much damage as we were hoping. Let's do this. Let's get that. Man, that was not the damage we were hoping for there. So we gotta wait for that opening again. Stupid Wusa. It's just so much. It's just so much immunity all the time. And... oh, did I not just get the heals from him? No way. No way did that just happen. I saw Shushu's heal go off. I saw his heal go off before I switched. Oh my god. This is so freaking broken. But I also had, like, no damage. But, I mean, I had Teor. You saw the ult go off, and it just did, like, no damage up against those shields. Yeah, the Espino did nothing. The heck does Dova do? Oh, yeah, no kid, no wonder. Yeah. Could never get an opening. It's kind of broken, actually. Could never get an opening without the immunity to land some defense breaks. Because of all the skill acceleration. Oh, that's annoying. At least they don't have immunity. Nobody knows what the next banner is. Could be a lot of things. What's up, Rex? How you doing, man? Right now it's Ariel. Tiger probably has a good idea what the next banner will be. I know you guys eventually have to get Juno. You also have to get the Beetle Knights, right? At some point. And then we've got eventually, for us, an NA, Magical Archer and Ninetail Fox eventually will probably be one of our, in a month or something. But yeah, EU and global servers still have Juno, or they still have the Oracles, and the Beetle Knights are not out yet, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys need to get those banners first. All right. What are we doing, Rick James? A lot of damage. Hey, Tiger, stop, man. I appreciate it a lot, man. Thanks so much. You guys are dumb. You need to stop giving money. I get money from the ads and stuff. Don't worry about that. It's not even that much money, but it's something. I appreciate it, Kyger. That's crazy. You're awesome, man. I think. Let's see. Okay, we got some immunity there. Good. Iron Hall's about to go down. Absolutely do not deserve it. You shut your mouth. I'm just a guy playing video games. Blue Martin, we were actually just talking about that. We're not sure. Depending on your server, obviously, that makes a big difference, but there it is. Finally came in. I appreciate it so much, Kyger. You're the boss. You're a boss. We were just talking about next Battle Pass monster. Not really sure who. It could be a lot of different things. Let's go to water, even though it's really bad for me. Let's do tons of strips here. Let's switch to boom. Man, this guy's gonna super tanky. I don't really have the damage from Taylor in this case. Just gonna save up mana and do a couple strips when he does his thing. So we'll do a strip there. Got it off. Nice. Maybe I go Fire Staff. Fire actually puts out a decent amount of damage. Wait for him to do another little buff. There we go. Strip that. Oh, nope. Didn't get the continuous. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Holy moly. Strip. Ult. Stupid panda. All right. And now we just kind of sit here. Thank you. Yeah, NA, not sure. We have a couple different options it could be for Battle Pass monsters. Or wait, did we find out who the Battle Pass monster was going to be? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank now. For some reason I thought we found out what the Battle Pass was going to be. Somebody said it was maybe a pass. That's what I remember. I just there's Discord conversations, YouTube comments. It's hard to keep track of what everybody's saying. I'm not like news first. Like that's not my thing. I don't keep up as well as some others do. Definitely go follow Kyger's channel. He'll get you the news pretty quickly. At Global, it's Lupinus. Yeah, no, Global's Lupinus. That's a pretty decent one. Ritesh, that's right. Somebody was saying it. Thanks, Rue. Ritesh. Ritesh is one of those. Is definitely a possible skippable. So Kyger donating the $10 definitely gives me the incentive to go ahead and get it still, which I definitely will. But it might have been the first Battle Pass I didn't get. But there's a lot of other value in the Battle Pass as well. It's not just the... Yes, win Beastmonk. It's not just like the rewards and the free monster. It's also like the extra runs that you get to do in Kairos and... Yeah, Ritesh for $10, right? I already do have a Ritesh, so... Is he OP? No, I've like never seen Ritesh be used anywhere. The red one, 100%. Kumar. And Chandra, the blue one, for sure. Seen him quite a bit too. Right, Tesh? Not so much. He seems like he does a lot. But I just never see him. That's kind of how I base things right now, especially if they're an RGB monster. It's like, if I'm not seeing them in PvP, or even on defenses and stuff, then it's probably just better monsters to build. If we had a ton of resources, 100% I would. So defense up to, let's see. Covers HP. Defense to itself. Lupinus is good for Naraka and PvP. So she has that thing where she ignores certain beneficial effects. Like the any beneficial effect that would mitigate damage. So like defense up, shields, damage taken down, those sort of things, she goes right through. And she can just do her base damage. So if you're running into like a really heavy shield team or something like that, then like Lupinus would be good for that. She used to be even better because of the her skill would go right through Endure, which was really good. But they nerfed that and gave that to some other monsters. Yeah, no, definitely Brawl is extremely hard, especially at like, you know, top 100 areas. It's going to be very hard without nat 5s. You have to have full teams of nat 5s. Minus Shushu. Shushu's broken. We bring Shushu everywhere. So speaking of that, we're going to bring in double immunity since he hasn't picked one. Okay. So we got the Desarion, which is scary. We got the Teor, which is scary. Right now, I'm not really scared of the Espino because I've been taking them out pretty quickly with my staff, my wind staff. So if he doesn't ban Annabelle, then I get some defense breaks. I think we're just going to ban the Desarion just because I don't like Desarion. And he can just, you know, go to someplace very hot and burning. Wow. DoorDash. Holy crap. We're not going to be using DoorDash ever again. Just canceled our order. Or I guess the merchant did or whatever. My wife was just texting me. Feels bad, man. So we got rid of that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. There's all those defense breaks. Come on, finish off Espino. Okay, got it. Yeah, we got a gift card and like a coupon, so we were just trying to use it for tonight because it was one of those nights that was just like I was streaming and be a little bit easier. So we were just going to use it the one time, but like she was trying to do it through the app and she was going to press the order button and it just wouldn't do anything. And she tried it several different times. It just wasn't working. So then I guess she got something working like from one merchant and we were going to have it come. And then I guess they canceled it just now. I just got the text. So that's dumb. As far as I know, Amano, I got Ruikin in the chat too. He could probably tell you a little bit better because he's got a well-built Lupinus. But yeah, Rage Blade from as far as I understand. She also lands Silence, so some accuracy. This is Velajul server on the East Coast, North America. Who we got? Who are we fighting today? Ooh, okay. Taking a lot of my monsters. Yeah, I don't have much left here. So we're going to have to go with Theomar's here. Interesting. Ooh, we don't like that last pick. That last pick, we don't like at all. This is actually going to be kind of a rough one. I am still going to ban the Wusa. Okay, this Kino. We can get the Kino. All right, we're just gonna let them do the passive healing there. We got that healing there. Maybe we can't get the Kina. I don't know. I didn't land a defense break there. That's not good. Or that wind panda is putting in work, man. I gotta find. Man, it's so much work. God, how did that not do damage? I don't understand. My Theomars is just crap. I haven't looked at his runes in forever. Jesus, it's so much healing. It just, I can't kill anything. There's nothing is killable. Yeah, and there goes that. Screw teams like that. Jesus. Ah, the speed. That's right. The attack speed. Yeah, because her skill 1 or her basic attack goes through all the stuff too. So you want her on a high attack speed. Rosario we found to be kind of meh overall. Like, he's good damage, sure, but then we've got a lot of other damage dealers. Yeah, man, that Kina tank teams are crazy. Yeah, 3-star gold is that's good. Stay right there, you're fine. It gets really toxic up above. Big pain, yep, big pain. I feel like my Theomars is not that horrible. Just wasn't doing any damage. Like, his crit damage is not that great. It's because I don't have him on a rage set, that's why. If I had him on a blade set, it'd be better. Probably could put him over on a blade set, rage blade set. I just don't use him a ton in PvP. I think Lupinus technically over Karambit. I'm sure some people would have some different opinions on that. Karambit's good and all, but he's just like straight damage, and Lupinus does the same thing, right, with the straight damage, but she also does the silence, which is pretty nice in a lot of cases. Okay, so that thing is a little weird. She does defense break and attack up. So I'm going to go with the second immunity. And we're going to go with the Annabelle for the defense breaks. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, Prejudice, yeah. Yeah, so they both do the same thing over there on Araka, but I think Lupinus has more value in other places. All right, we're gonna have to switch over to a different got that defense break on me, kind of sucks. Just get the Siano Kim out of the way first. Okay, he's dead. We're good to go now. So let's just go for right here. So I like the Annabelle because that extra defense breaks helps me with my like full support teams, and I can actually do damage. I like to keep that defense break up high. Yeah, and she doesn't do that much. The Hawaii, she doesn't do a ton of healing. Doesn't seem like it, at least. So defense break is about to go away, so we'll apply some more, and we'll go boom. Make sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's out. Yeah, that's a good point, Rue. Yeah, Lupinus is just way better in PvP than Karambit. Like, she's not meta or anything, but, like, certainly very, very good against, like he said, all the water monsters. Like, look at my teams. They're lots of water. Oh, is that Juno and Lupinus? Nice. I figured Juno had to be next. Yeah, he did go all fire, so I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking. Might be just some of the only monsters he has. I mean, look at my roster. It's not that big. Like, I have like 6 or 7 monsters that are built enough for PvP. Like, it's not that crazy, and I've been playing since November. Granted, I have probably put in my resources kind of scattered to a lot of different monsters, which is not the best, but I like playing with monsters. Let's see what they're saying. Yeah, that's a good point, Prejudice. Yeah, if you have him built and he's working for you in Naraka, there's not really a reason to switch over to Lupinus. Especially since she's not like crazy good in PvP or anything. I'd rather just like keep Karambit, let him do his thing. He's a great DPS in a lot of other places too. You can just kind of bring him everywhere. Except PvP. He's super squishy. But it's like you don't really want 2 monsters that are basically the same monster. And neither of them are that great in PvP. Yeah, I thought somebody was saying about Lupinus Battle Pass. Like, I thought it was already out in Global. Fire Raven or Light Raven? I'm pretty sure Light Raven is better. And even if it's not better than Fire Raven, it's an LD Nat 5. So it's always your priority. Gotta put some respect on that LD Nat 5. What are we doing? Juno Wusa? Weird. Almost like it's broken. How are we doing over here? Make sure I'm not playing any copyright music. It's pretty decent sized playlist, so we're good. Ooh. Look at all these crazy top tier meta monsters. Against the Charlotte? I might be banning the Charlotte, honestly. I'm not too worried about the Nagong. I'm going to ban the Charlotte because he thinks I'm not going to. Ooh, okay. So he did ban the Juno. He didn't think I was going to ban the Charlotte. Or no, he thought... Yeah, I don't know why he would have banned the Juno. I guess, yeah, we'll stick with Taylor for a second. We need to kill the Espino, and then we'll work on the Gong after that, I think. It's going to be a weird one. I don't play against these two LDs very often. And just like that, Espino's dead. Okay, we got the immunity. Nigong's next. But we got the defense breakup. They're both almost dead. He's got the defense break on Nigong, so we're just going to go ahead and tunnel Nigong. And we're pretty much good to go at this point. I'm a little bit scared. Let's back out, get some heals. Got a defense up now. We're good. We're cooking with bacon. Drop that defense break. Got that defense break on her. She's still out here causing problems. That's all right. I definitely don't have better things to do. Yeah, no, I get you, Jeff. That's definitely good questions to ask, especially if you're going to be buying the battle pass. I think the battle pass is still worth it overall. Like, if you're going to spend any money in the game, the battle pass is it. Like, that's the only thing you should really spend on. You know, that $10 a month sort of thing. It's an extremely good value. Light Beetle does a couple things. I forgot what he does, but like Storyteller puts him as like top tier, S tier. What do you guys ban him for Kina? I don't like facing Kinas. LD Undine level, I get 2 more copies. Yeah. It's tough because you need to put any monster that you get, you got to put them in the altar first. Because kind of hard to bring them into anywhere without them at least being like A10, A12. The Wind Beetle is really strong, actually. A lot of people were using the Wind Beetle. Very, very high damage, but no defense breaks so far. So we'll bring out the Tayor, and we'll bring out the Annabelle since they don't have immunity yet. Light and Dark Staff. Yeah, I knew it was one of the two. Light Joker, funny enough, Bartek, is oddly good. I've been wrecked by a couple Light Jokers. One of our guildmates actually has a Light Joker, and he's really strong, actually. What am I getting rid of here? I think I'm just getting rid of the Bastet, because I'm not really worried about anything else. That's a 5 mana cost. I'm going to go, because they're going to burst down some things, so I want to have some healing quicker. I think we... Naranha is going to be very squishy. Okay, we got the heals off. Good. And then Juno just got her heal off. Okay, so they got invincibility up. So we'll attack the Kina for a second. Okay, invincibility is gone. Let's do another heal from Annabelle. Annabelle, funny enough, even though she's like extremely high HP, she doesn't have great resistance and evasion, so at least mine doesn't. So she actually is kind of squishy sometimes when she gets focused. My wife, who is a little sad about not getting our DoorDash, so because it got canceled. So I'm telling her that we can go out for burritos later. Make her happy. Yeah, we got about 30 more minutes on this, guys, and then we'll I'll have a little bit more time. We can chat. We'll go do some Spires or something. I'm at level 97. I'm at the dreaded level 97 right now on Spires. Tayor is right here. He's pretty garbage, honestly. He's just like a bunch of defense and HP. With some really good resistance too. But his crit damage and crit rate is awful, obviously. But yet he still is able to put out some crazy damage. Are you on that too, Rex? Yeah, man. You tell me. Tell me how to beat it. I've tried it like once and I was like, oh, I see why this sucks. I need a bunch of like unrecoverable stuff is what I need. Honestly, maybe Celia. What's up, Luck? How you doing? Ah, the Juno first pick. Well, so to be fair, Jeff, we didn't get that 5-star ticket for like 2 months. Like, you got to remember, we started in November, October. We started in October or something like that. It was towards the later half of 2022. So we were already in the game a couple months before we got that. It was it for New Year's? I think it might have been for New Year's. But yeah, so like you'll eventually get it. They're not just going to leave you guys without the 5-star ticket. But again, you get Bastet, Chasoon, and Vanessa. Bastet being the only one that's like a must-have. And most people already have a Bastet. So it's not like you don't have to rely on that 5-star ticket. You should have some decent 5 stars already. The two that I would pick from there is Bastet first, then Chasoon. Then Vanessa after that. I think we just ban Shushu. Because immunity and healing along with the Kina, like her healing is a little bit less in the terms of like I can burst down something a lot quicker. Whereas Shushu puts out healing a little bit more often and I can't burst things down as easily. So we'll probably land a defense break. I need to build up some mana, land a defense break. Get right in the middle here and boom. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, we got shields up from Bastet. Big damage. Okay, we got something dead. Almost dead. Come here. Let's do the heals. Let's just be safe here. She's on her dark staff, so she's getting the revives. That's right. Dark staff has revives. Okay, she's spamming that strip skill, so she's not gonna have any mana. Where are you going? Where you going, Lucky? Where you going? Come here. You about to get it. Got that defense break on him? Tayor. Boom. Sorry, Lucky. You got me. Nice job, though. I'm always going to pick Tayor, man. Tayor is going to be my go-to every single time. My wife just hearted the we should go out for burritos later, so brownie points for your boy. Always expect Topher to pick the Tayor. Not first pick. Like, if they pick Juno, I'm always picking Juno first pick. If they pick Juno, then I go with Tayor. That's always what it's going to be. And then after that, we kind of play around, but... $100 Brawl Arena wins. Ooh. A trans for $9? You guys think worth? Is this worth? I think this is worth. Can I be a mini whale for a second, guys? I want to be a little mini whale for a second. Oh, I got to figure out how to do that. All right, we back. My bad. Last time I did that, I almost doxed myself. So I'm like, let's not do that. So we black screen in it. I need to make that black screen better. Baby. And those whale account badges. Love to see it. We'll summon that for you guys. You guys earned it. You know, we've been sitting here for Brawl Arena for 2 minutes now. I think that's telling us that we should go summon our trans scroll. I'm not going to do a big summon session, by the way, guys. I'm waiting for stuff. We're waiting. We'll do the trans scroll since that popped up. It was a reward for the 100 Brawl Arena wins or whatever. So we'll do that. All right, let's see what we get out of this. Oh, Michael's playing Medieval Total War 2. All right, it's for you guys. You guys earned this one. How? Boo! It's a new monster. I get it. He'll get buffed one day, maybe. Shimate. Shimates are back in the day. Sky Arena days, our LD, I mean, our 4-star special league champion right here. Yeah, new contract at least. It's something. Remove 2 beneficial effects. Hey, that's not bad. Decrease cooldown of Airbender by 10%. Removes 1 I mean, honestly, this isn't bad given the current immunity meta. Like, we're not 100% mad at this. A damage dealer that strips. That's kind of what our water vampire hunter has been, right? So, honestly, out of all of them, he kind of seems like the best. Other than maybe Ashabel. Oh, look at them. Would you like another one for 47? No. Only one. Arena. Arena. We got 10 more. See if we can get 10 more in 23 minutes. I doubt it. They're all a trap. I figured the $8 for 1 trans scroll, that's pretty good. I'll take it. It was a new monster too. I'm okay with new monsters. You know, they'll get buffed eventually. 5,000% value. You would be a fool for not purchasing this. Yeah, so I got guys, so many nat 5s, guys. You will get nat 5s. Like, you don't even have to spend that much money, like, or any money at all. You will get plenty of nat 5s. Don't you worry. You just can't build them. You have no resources. Even if you're a whale, it's a hard time building them. There we go. Mark, you are not wrong. That is exactly what happens. Optimus loves to have us wait for 5 years to buff a monster. Yeah, Blue Mart, I was kind of thinking that too, just reading his skills. It seemed like he was half decent. Like, I wouldn't be mad. Which costume and ingredient specifically? Do you have a costume in mind that you're looking at? Because they all have slightly different ingredients. Mostly it's the yarn though. That's hard to come by. This is a 2022 team right here. Annabelle Shushu. Ooh, Wind Panda Warrior? Yeah, Wind Panda Warrior is really good. Fang Yang, the unfair bear as we call him. Yeah, extremely good. What is this? 2022 meta. We're just gonna get rid of the Juno. The only thing good you have. We're gonna go with the Shushu as my soul link so I can get some immunity up. Not that it matters too much here. Kind of let them do a little bit of damage first. Like, I'm doing pretty good. And yeah, I shouldn't even use Shushu's thing there. Yeah, they don't have enough damage on him, unfortunately. So we got that attack speed Gatling gun going off from the Taor. I mean the BMRs. Oh, hello. I got that defense break on me. Let's keep that immunity up. Boom. All right. You now have my permission to die. Okay, switch a Taor. Big boom. Dead. There's the damage we love to see. Nice, man. Yeah, both of those fire and wind panda are extremely good. That's true, Blue Martin. Maybe it's telling me something. I would have my Espino right now if I had gotten a couple more copies in 400 scrolls, but I only have 2 copies in 400 scrolls. He kind of helps counter the meta a little bit. We're starting to finally see some other stuff now. It's about time, too. Let's go rankings. A lot of Galleons up here. Kumars, you're going to see a lot of Kumars up there. A lot of LDs happening. Fang Yang's up there. Ariel finally taking his place at the top. Ariel got that little buff a couple weeks back, and it just took him over the edge. You don't want none of this. What is his good? I don't know what his good thing is. You know my light staff sucks. You know I'm not going to pick that. That's right. His wind staff's pretty good too. Hey, he got his shoo. I'm going to take the other ones. Sorry, bro. Oh man, Agent Smith went so long without a shoo. Ooh, the Celio. We saw in the tournament the other week. Celia is actually pretty good. So you know what we do, guys? Since he just got his shoo, we're not going to let him have it. All right. LD Flex. Where's the Nephthys? Putting the Celia in there, not the Nephthys. Hey, Gianna, come on. Gianna's dead. Dude, does this Celia have runes? What the hell? Wizzy Boy, we appreciate the subscription. Where was your Celia runes? They were not on her. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck are you doing? Fight me like a man, bitch. It's cleave damage based on defense? Yes, a lot of it will. Rune up your monsters, come back, and we'll do this again. I don't have very many attempts left. And if I don't get an attempt, we'll do a friend battle. We'll give the people what they want. Friendly rivalry. Cute. Yeah, Billy. So your account skills, 100%. I would go those routes. It's the top right route and the bottom left route. Those are the two you want to do. Typically, also what you want to do is don't scatter your account skills. Get one tree finished, right? So pick one that's summoner cooldowns or monster cooldowns or something really good at the end. Oh, thank you. Something really good at the end. Barcode went over. He has a video about some good stuff you can choose. We're going to go Lusater. But yeah, it's better typically to finish a route before starting a new one. But yeah, that top right, the orange route tends to have, I think that has a lot of defense. Similar defense. But you also want the bottom left because like he kind of relies on his monsters to do stuff. Yeah, no, the cooldown ones are some of your most important ones. Okay, so we're gonna do, because you took the shoo in that, we're gonna do this. Yeah, look at this water meta. Crazy water meta. It's not a water meta at all. Not whatsoever, none one bit. Ooh. Still banning the shoo. This is gonna be an interesting one. That Ethna is scary. Yeah, damn, that Ethna does so much damage. Come on, finish it off. Oh, come on. No. Oh no. Where's my anything? Oh, there's that. Frick. There's the Oblivion. Yeah, guys, Ethna is really good. I slept on Ethna when I made my video. We all thought Beth was going to be way better. GG, Sinville. GG. Damn, look at that Ethna, too. You got that full foggy gear. Yeah, man. If I had to restart, I would have made so many better decisions early game. Level 7 is pretty decent, Billy. Make sure all your blue passive ones are leveled up first before you go past 7. Just forget about the one at the very end, the revive one. I'll show you. Make sure all these blue ones are leveled up. Just forget about this one. You don't care about this one, the revive one. Really don't worry too much about these element ones. I leveled them up early on a little bit, and I just haven't reset them because I don't really need to. I use wind a lot, so it's fine. These just don't give you a lot of value in comparison to everything else down below. I'm almost there, boys. I got one more on my basic, and then obviously a couple more on the ultimate skill. But I use my wind staff a lot, so it gives me extra 2 from that. Yeah, Rex, that Oblivion. High damage plus Oblivion. I hate Tessarion too. Yeah, man. So, Summoner skill. I'm finished the second one. I'll show you guys after this one. Oh yeah, Rex, yeah. What am I at? I'm almost like, what am I, 1500 or so? Heartbreaker's gonna break my heart in a hot second here. Heartbreaker's gonna absolutely destroy me. It's gonna clap my metaphorical cheeks. Okay. You beat him yesterday? Yeah, but you're OP, Rex. There's a big difference. You're actually good at PvP. You underestimate my power. I'm sorry, you overestimate my power. I'm just doing the line. Weirdness. I kind of just want to get rid of the Wusa So that way I can land some defense breaks and shoot through some of this. Yeah, true. Vamp is OP. Yeah, I did your defense earlier. That vampire was so tanky. And yet just absolutely crushed me. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, wait. Look at all that. Look at all this. Look at all this nonsense. So much. It's the unrecoverable. That's really hurting me. Oh, it was first over here on my list. Come on. Okay, we got this. Come on. I'm gonna just, like, stay alive. I probably just need to keep Annabelle on cooldown here. It's the darn unrecoverable. Jesus. Okay, glad I got the invincibility for a hot second. I can't do anything with this unrecoverable. It's literally, yeah. That's the problem when you have so many debuffs on you, like, and then there's that one unrecoverable just sitting there. You can't do anything. Like, literally, you can't do anything. I actually could have beat him, too. That was... Is this Galleon about to go down? Oh. Oh, I was about to say, like, my guys were actually doing it. Yeah, Wind Beetle's pretty good. Who was it doing the unrecoverable? Damn, he was doing a lot of damage. Sir Actian. Well, he says that he put out the most. I forget what he... Yeah, that beetle. Like, I don't know how to counter that other than have the shoo immunity. But, like, once you have it on you, it's like, you can't do anything. Silence is big. Provoke. Electric shock. Replaces defense up with defense down. Yeah, he was doing that a lot for me. Because I apply defense up with my skill 3 on my cleave. Yeah, it must have been the Platy, you're right. Yeah. There's unrevivable and unrecoverable. Yeah, they just throw that one little unrecoverable in there. Messes up your whole day. How much time we got left? Yeah, 7 minutes. All right, we out here with Moody. Okay, we're gonna go with, normally I would do Juno first, but of course he takes the Juno. But the Dark Staff is scary. It's got unrecoverable on that thing. Among other things. Damn, what is this comp? Yeah. feel like Juno's not quite as scary as she used to be. Okay, there's the beneficial effect blocker because Uso can't get its freaking skills up. Oh my gosh. God blessed. Cleef is so easily countered, guys. I don't understand what the problem is. Wait. Wait. See how this plays out. You think? I do have shields and they have heals, which will be worse later on. Come on, Juno's close. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we got this. Just gotta wait for that healing to get less. We're gonna wait this out. We want these points. I almost gave up on this too. The game knew I needed to eat. Nice. Oh, we got silence on everybody, which is not good. I'm sorry, Oblivion. Right, because Isis does Oblivion. Nephthys does silence. I always get it confused. So, Galleon is typically always a BAM because his important skill, the one that does the attack up and the defense down, is skill 2. There we go. We just took 17 points from that man. We just sat here and ate dinner. That skill of his, and Galleon's skill, is a 3-mana skill. Meaning he gets that off before everybody else. And if he gets that off, that means no matter what happens after that, unless you cleanse off the defense break, which you can't, right? Because everything else, like Annabelle's cleanse, any other cleanse monster is 4 mana cost. So there's like a whole half a second, almost a second, that the Orbia now has to completely nuke your ass down with attack up and defense down on your monster or your summoner. That's why. As soon as that gets nerfed, and if it ever gets nerfed, I don't know if it will. As soon as that changes to 4 mana, Galleon becomes, like, trash tier. Thank you, waifu, for spaghetti. She had to whip up a last-minute meal because DoorDash canceled on us. Oh, I'm not saying he's going to get nerfed. I was just saying that if he ever gets nerfed. Let me go back to Spires. Somebody was asking about Spires earlier. I apologize. So my Memorial powers, typically, guys, if you're an Orbia, you can focus a little bit on your attack here. But typically, like Cleaves and Kinas want to focus the blue one. The blue one is your monster stuff. Right? So all of your monster skills, monster defense, monster HP, monster attack. This is the other reason, guys, that we have arguments in the chats of YouTube. Because everybody talks about flat stats on 3-star monsters. And how flat stats are actually good on 3-star monsters. And in a lot of cases, they can be early game. As soon as most of those monsters get Awaken 15'd, you get all of your stats from here, like, or most of these stats. You start getting book stats, you start getting outfit stats, all of that. Oh man, we're all done. All of that adds into your 3-star monsters base stats. And then the flat stats become less, they don't become useful at that point. All right. Are we done? Sad face. Hey, Master 1, rank 47. This is better than I was expecting. Look at this win rate, though, guys. To be fair, we only had like 2 or 3 like easy wins. The rest of them were actual decent. Yeah, I've been kind of not doing great the last couple weeks. I did great this week, or that week before. This Master 4, I'll never hit that again. I don't know how I hit that high. Well, it's probably because I was at my peak at this point. I was doing really well, and then after this point, I really started slacking because, like, just making all the content and global servers popping off and everything, so videos were popping off, and it was just hard to keep up with everything. Everybody started making all the right decisions. He actually is Awakened. It's a transmog. So he's fully Awakened. Awaken 15 or Awaken 14. It's called the Origin Transmogs. And so you can send them back to their unawakened form. And he looks better there. I think this is the one for Origin Pioneer. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Praha. Hello, Wusa. Forget about Alicia. Give me that Wusa. All right. What are we looking at? Let's see if anybody needs... I did need a Twisted Marsh raid. All right, we'll see if we can get some Twisted Marsh in. Thanks, man. Thanks, Agent. Have a good one, bud. We beat third floor Galagos this time around, last stream. So we got wrecked on that first stage of floor 4. So that's where we holding off today. Plenty of mystical summons. Yeah, we'll have to do that in a little bit. We're gonna wait till next week. We're gonna wait till Thursday to see what kind of like changes happen to Battle Pass, everything else. Technically it is possible if you're in the same region. Let me invite Rex and Basic. Technically it is possible. I think you just have to solo queue. And eventually sometimes you can get your friend. So you guys get Naraka on Thursday, right? The EU servers. And eventually you'll get Twisted Marsh. All right, Amano, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you spending your time with us. And you have a good night's sleep. And we will catch you on the next video or the next stream, man. Have a good one. Who do I normally bring in this? Oh, Shushu, duh. Is this what I normally bring? Yeah, this is what I bring. Oh, I'm still recording. God, I'm such a dummy. I do have an account, Ojek. I obviously don't play it at all. I got the account just so I'd have it and I could like check in on you guys, but I try to keep up on the forums, see what events you guys are getting. You're literally almost caught up with us. You guys are moving so fast in comparison to what North America did a couple months ago. Like, we're still haven't caught up to Korea yet. And you guys will be caught up with us in like a month. I also have a light dark account that I keep up on. So it's like an account that I built here on the same server, but it's only light and dark monsters. With very few exceptions. And we talk about that in the series, but... So trying to keep up 2 accounts is already huge. Takes a lot of time. So... Mr. Killzone, we actually put out, if you go check out the video that Childish Plays put out, there's actually 3 of them he put out, a little series that we did, kind of talking about gear for the different summoners, and that was one of my biggest mistakes, is that I kind of scattered my resources to a bunch of different pieces of gear when I really should have just had an idea of what I wanted early on. So for me, I should have just said, you know what, I want a Twisted Marsh gear, and I just want to keep building that. Or I'm going to build a Foggy set of gear because it gives me extra defense. But I spent so much time playing around with substats early on. It's like, oh, let me level up this piece of equipment and see what the next piece of equipment I level up, see if that's better substats. And like, I kept playing the substats game when those substats they go away when you level up the piece of equipment. So it's like, I should have just focused on leveling my equipment up to maximum awaken, maximum 6-star. And once it was leveled up, then it's like, there's no reason to, you can do the refinement process after that. So just don't play the substat game, is all I'm saying. What happens when you upgrade to +9? Every 3 levels, you get a new substat, or you get a new role into a substat. So that's probably my biggest mistake, Killzone, and like you can probably check out like my gear is really not that great. There's a lot of relatively low stuff in there for how long I've been playing and how high up I am. It hasn't hurt me horribly. Oof. What are we doing, basic? Come on, go. Yeah, so that blacksmithing tree there, Tiago, there's that blacksmithing tree, and you want to just keep leveling your gear. So get your blacksmithing to level 7, and you want to keep leveling your gear to that 6-star to awaken point. Ah, all basics monsters are gone. Hopefully we have enough damage, though. That's the biggest question here. What's going on with this? Being weird over here. Yeah, that's exactly right, Project. The main stat is important. Like, if you do your raids every day and you get your weekly raids, you'll have gear that has the right substat, the right main stat for your summoner. And if you go watch that video from Childish Plays, there's 3 of them that he put out for each summoner. I was a guest on his channel. We talked about that. Yeah, so get your right main stat. Don't worry about the substats, and just pick a set. If you're a Cleef, the Foggy set is a really good one. If you're an Orbia, the Naraka set is a really good one. If you're a Kina, the Foggy set is also very good of accessories. Yeah, Light Magic Knight's pretty good. It's far as I've seen. I've gone up her against a couple times. It's hard to say because they're light dark monsters, so like I only have one, and I don't go up against many because only whales have them. So, Ojek, right main stats for Cleef. There's a little bit of variation because he has to be both a bruiser and a tank, so he's, in my opinion, the hardest to build. But yeah, I would go crit damage necklace, personally. I would go crit damage necklace, defense, and maybe HP or defense on the ring. Personally. I go with the crit damage necklace because I like being the bruiser. I like actually putting out damage. You notice my compositions that I've been running are almost all supports, and then I typically do the damage, along with a little bit of help from my Tayor and other supports. But I am also a little bit on the squishy side. So, it just kind of depends which way you want to go. Slightly more bruiser or slightly more tank. The only time that it loses levels is, if I'm not mistaken, and I haven't done a lot of blacksmithing recently, when you go up to the next tier. Like, you go from 5-star to 6-star. Then it loses a couple levels. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I have to go and research that stuff. I gotta put out a blacksmithing video for you guys. It's just gonna be a big one. Takes a lot of time. Oh, she just swapped. Yeah, I know the substat changes for sure. No, the substat definitely changes, and that's the biggest reason you don't want to play around with substats early on. Like, just level some piece of gear up to +9 or whatever, and, you know, if you got to get something to +12 or whatever, that's fine too, but, like, just don't, like, sit there and play the substat game, because they're going to change anyway. Yeah, Dark Goku, definitely, a tanky Orbia is a must right now, because she's getting one-shotted so quickly. So a lot of the meta has switched over to a slightly tankier Orbia. So a lot of people are choosing in the HP ring to get that final bit. I think I have everything, and what I am missing is technically I need a necklace that's crit damage. We're gonna use a ticket. I have 33 tickets, but we have the new raid boss coming eventually. So I have a crit rate necklace from this raid, but I need a crit damage necklace from this raid. And so this is what I'm thinking, right? I just need that one main stat. That's all I need, is I need a necklace to drop with that one main stat. Uh-oh. Rex is out. Once I have that one main stat that I need, then I just blacksmith that thing all the way to the end. Whatever it is, you know, it'll be 2 awakened, 6-star. I'll get it to the end, and then I'll +12 it or something. And whatever substats I get, it'll be fine. It'll work. And then I would do the refinement process, which you guys haven't gotten yet, but you will. And you. And the refinement process is how you take that one piece of gear, one piece, and you make it the perfect piece of gear after a couple months of gathering equipment or gathering resources. Because in theory, you could take one piece of gear and make it the perfect piece of gear after enough time. Yeah, a couple of months. You're right. The refining catalyst is what's going to be the biggest holdup. You get those from Galagos, and that'll change a single substat to a higher tier. So it'll go from like B to A. Right now, it's the only place to get those. refinement, so is Galago's shop. And it's hard because it's like, I want the light dark pieces, the legendary light dark pieces, but I also need the refining catalyst. So the refining catalyst is honestly more valuable than even the light dark legendary pieces. Actually, this is not good. This is not good. I'm dead. Oh, there. Okay, I'm not dead. I used too much of my Argon, and I didn't have any mana on my Shushu to get rid of that bleed. Light Ifrit, I really don't know 100%. As far as I know, he's a damage dealer that needs accuracy because he steals. So that's best of my knowledge. I don't personally have him. I'd have to look at his skills. But probably a Rage Blade set with accuracy substats. Telling you, Shushu OP. This is honestly the first piece of content where I felt like he was absolutely necessary. But then after we started building Shushu for this, then everyone's like, oh my god, he's actually good in like literally everything. It's almost like immunity is broken. I love him in this raid specifically. I think this is his most useful raid. Yeah, he does healing based off of HP, so you just build him as high HP as possible with all evasion and resistance substats, along with some defense, of course. But you don't need any accuracy, you don't need any precision, you don't need any crit damage, crit rate, none of that. You just want Shushu to stay alive for as long as possible and be as thick as possible. Oh, get away! Chetta is still a non-believer, but that's okay. We still love him. So precision is a counter stat to evasion. So evasion is a new stat in this game where it's, see your basic attack here, my C button, the big button here, that's your basic attack. Typically it just does a little bit of damage. That has a chance of missing, and you'll occasionally see the word evade pop up on the screen. That means that someone evaded a basic attack, or it missed. That basic attack can land more often if you have precision. So accuracy is your skills. So whether or not your skills land the defense break, or whether or not your skills land oblivion, or whatever it is, or strip, right? Because your skill says strip. That is based off accuracy. And accuracy's counter stat is resistance. So you are resistant to that debuff. It's the best way I can describe it. Hopefully that helps. It definitely was confusing when the game first came out because it was a brand new stat for everybody. Okay, let's get some debuffs here so we can do an Argon thing. There we go. Nice. Yeah, no, definitely. Even for all the players that came over from the Sky Arena game, like, it was confusing for us too. What do we got in here? Ooh, we got Taylor pieces. I'll take them. I knew I'd eventually need to A15 my Taylor. It is not this day. Cool, cool. All right, we're done with that. So I think we got all our raids in today. We got everything in. We did all our expeditions earlier. Pretty much done everything. Trial of Ascension is done. Look at this special room. See that number down there? That is the most beautiful number. Times 40. They stack. We love it. Let's go look at Spires. See what we can do over here. We haven't touched Spires in a while. Excuse me. So this is the floor. The floor to beat all other floors. This is where everybody gets stuck. Spires 97. And this is where I'm at. Yeah, Tiago, the special room stacks, meaning that you can, now I can just go run that special room 40 times in a row. Make sure to go do it, though, before the end of the Trial of Ascension. So this has got 24 days left. I'm going to do it, like, I'll do it at work tomorrow or something like that and just put it on for 40 runs. So new season of Battlefield. It's a good question. I don't do Battlefield. I haven't done Battlefield in a month because it sucks. But yeah, I think it is starting a new season. I don't even know how I would start with this. I'll look at that later. I'd rather go do something more fun. Let's look at a light tower. So attack speed to pick, actually, there's some math behind attack speed. There's like thresholds. Like you get your attack speed to a certain point, and then it's like it gives you another tick of damage. Is that true, Jowl? I didn't know that. I don't ever want to test that. The value in those rooms is too much. They do carry over. Interesting. Good to know. All right. I don't know if I'm going to take your word for it. I'm still going to do it before the reset. I'm too scared. But yeah, attack speed's kind of weird. There's a couple of people that have done some math on it. I'm not a math guy, as you guys know. I'm out here playing video games. So I think Celia could be the play here. Celia, Shushu for sure, but then I kind of need a damage dealer. I guess it's probably Lynn, right? She's fully skilled up here, right? Oh, she's not even awakened, though. Let's do Awaken 10 on her. It's good enough. Some people use this guy a lot, actually. Crit rate up for 13 seconds. That's pretty good. Poison. Damage based off defense. Block beneficial effects. Oh, nice. Nice, Dark Goku. Awesome. Good to know. I'm glad you guys are letting me know. That's something I did not know. So yeah, Light Mystic Witch is actually pretty good. She has that specific skill that does the ignores death denial effect. Hey Treja, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. So unrevivable upon death, so they can't be revived. So like Tion can't revive after she kills him. And then she also goes straight through Endure. So she's kind of a niche pick. She's not like super meta or anything, but yeah, she is good. No, 100%. That's 100% a clickbaity video. I love it. So who are we bringing, guys? So Light Tower is our lowest right now. So we'll do Shusho. Celia does the unrecoverable, actually, so that's pretty good. And probably just bring Lynn for now. I haven't really leveled up anything else right now. Maybe Werewolf would be kind of cool. By the way, if you guys haven't, go check out my Light Dark video I just put out. I love AV so much. She is phenomenal. Y'all sleep on her. Darian is a knight. He's more PvP. Pixie support. I do have my 4-star Lich I'd like to bring. And then she's also big damage as well. Unrevivable honestly can be really good in some of these floors. Kind of feel like building something. Let's build the Light Lizard. I've heard a lot of people doing Light Lizard, so... What do you guys... here, before I do anything, I'll do this for you guys. We'll start a poll. We'll do a poll. We're going to go Light Lizard, and then we'll do Light Witch. And put that out there, and you guys tell me which one are we building? Are we building Light Mystic Witch for this as like a DPS? Because like Lynn is just so boring and basic. Or are we building so Light Lizard for some of that DPS, which I know a lot of people like? Or are we building? There's also Mystic Witch, and there's also the Lich. I just don't think he's that great. Ooh, we're pretty close right now. Light Lizard and Light Witch. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds before we make the decision. Ooh, I have to go with chat. We got 15 votes in there. Make sure to get your vote in there, guys, real quick. I'll give you about 10 more seconds. In case we have any Light Lizard people out there doing chores. I don't know, guys. I think I gotta go with the will of the people here. All right. It barely eked over to Light Witch, so we're doing that too. Hope all my Light Lizard people are okay with that. I've been wanting to play around with this, so. What's up, Linda? Well, I think specifically her unrecoverable and the goes through endure, but also the unrevivable, I think is big. There's a lot of really annoying stages here in the towers that are like revive and revive, revive. We'll go to we'll go to A12. We'll sit there. All right, does she do any like serious debuffs? So she does the unrecoverable. That's really her only debuff. But this is the big thing right here. The unrevivable. If the target's HP is below 30% damage dealt at 50%. Okay. So a little bit of accuracy for the unrecoverable. So honestly, I might just give her my segment runes. I feel like she'd be good on my segment runes. Yeah, crit rate's a little low, unfortunately. Bunch of random runes on here. I have not looked at segments runes in so long. Good enough for me. And Celia, you also have unrecoverable, which is kind of nice. We're going to give you Woosa's runes. I feel like you should be higher than that. Oh, it's probably because I don't have... you're not skilled up, that's why. This is a situation where I'm fine with using these pieces because you get more of them from guild raids. Normally I say don't do that. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and summon a light chimera for you. Well, definitely be a good comp. So Celia does place the harp to attack within the area and applies damage taken up. That's good. That's actually really good. Unrecoverable additionally if the target is a creature, which pretty much all of these are. Everything's a creature, not a summoner. So good for this this content. What am I doing on my water staff? I'm a bot. Okay, then we got Celia Hail. Which is her big skill? Is this the big one? Some of the combat to attack enemies within the area 3 times. But did I finish skilling her up? I don't know if I finished skilling her up. Alright, I'll let them go for a second. Let me make sure she's skilled up here. Yeah, she was. Okay. Of course, Shushu's maxed everything because Shushu's broken. Okay, so we're good. Alright, so the beta here, freaking annoying. Pop that unrecoverable. Trying to get that unrecoverable on her. How much accuracy do I have? 53, it's not great. So the only ult I have is on Celia here. Okay, she still has the unrecoverable on her, so that's good. These stages are just about patience, mostly. I think as long as we keep an unrecoverable on her, she'll be fine. Okay, so let's drop another unrecoverable. There we go. Thank you. So we got that unrecoverable on there right before she put that immunity up. And she can't cleanse it off, so big. And we're going to drop it again. There we go. And we got a brand from Celia. Honestly, I'd rather almost do Celia's skill because she does brand and unrecoverable. Might be. I'm probably gonna have to build both of them for Light Tower, honestly, because some things are gonna require that unrevivable, and some things are gonna require that block beneficial, for sure. So always go for the weaker ones first. Don't let them sit there. Weak point. So that is from the new archers have that, right? The weak point damage, the magical archers that are coming out. Pretty sure it's the magical archers that have that. Let me just make sure I stay alive here a second. Hey, Lehamord, one of my Dior friends. How are you, sir? Of course, man. I enjoy doing it. Have a good rest of your evening. Alright, let's put that on. I want to go look at... Do we have weak point in here already? Yeah, weak point damage is already in here. Yeah, we have nobody. We have nobody yet because it's the weak point attack is a non-critical attack triggered based on the difference between the caster's precision and the target's evasion. When the weak point attack is triggered, deals amplified damage in proportion to the caster's precision. Okay, so let's say you have your magical archer, which is what has this. They have a high precision, right? Because you build them high precision. And then you're up against like a shoo-shoo who has very low precision. You hit them, and every time you hit them, I guess it's every time. Actually, not a bad little rune here. Every time you hit them, you do weak point damage, from what I just saw. Because you almost always have more precision. Stay hydrated. You're right. I'm so bad. I could go hours without drinking and just completely forget about it. Get these green howls out of here first. They are all fire monsters. I should probably switch to my fire weapon. It's kind of hurting. There we go. No, defense penetration damage is different. Defense... Oh, I'll walk right back into that. Defense penetration is like... Okay, so my Tayor is built on very heavy defense, right? So he has a ton of defense. So when somebody damages my Tayor, you have to get through that defense. I don't know the math on it, but you have to do the defense first, right? And then your damage is significantly less because he has a ton of defense. I should have been on Celia for that ultimate. So I gotta be careful with this defense break on, actually. Can't just auto it because they do their ults and stuff. So if it says that the monster will do 40% defense penetrating damage, meaning that it will go through that defense and it won't calculate the defense in the damage for 40% of it. There's a lot of math, but... Whereas the weak point, it has to do with precision and not defense. Yeah, I think it is going to be, especially if it's every attack. Hey, Billy, thanks for hanging out on the stream, man. I appreciate you hanging out and choosing to spend your time with me and with the rest of us. So, you have a good day at work, man, or night. I don't want to assume. Have a good one, though. This vampire is nowhere near as good as Rex Vampire. And boom. That was 470. Look at that. I think we get a an area quest from that. No problem, Billy. I appreciate it. I think there was an area exploration. No, that's 400 of Spires. Oh, this is just the secret dungeon one? Oh. I thought there was a floor 70 of the light tower. Trial of Darkness. Yeah, where's the Trial of Light? It's weird. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was only 50. I thought there was a 70th floor one. All right. Kind of done everything. Rank 47 over there for the week. We're happy with that. Let's reset some of these, see if we can get some easy wins before the end of the season here. We just kind of choose our highest ranked ones so we can just quick battle some of these. We'll come back to you if we can't quick battle anymore. We don't mind Master 1 if we can stay there. And we avoid annoying ones. We can do this one real quick. Take Naomi out first because she's super weak. Great in raids, guys. Not good in PvP. Way too squishy. I need to build my Juno on Despair. I probably actually have a decent amount of spare runes. I just haven't bothered to switch her runes around. Juno on Despair is gross. Disgusting, I might say. What do we got here? 379? Yeah, we'll take it. Does have a Tessarian, though. We're a little scared about that. There it is. Finally came through, Billy. I appreciate it. Sorry about it being so slow. I'm sure you wanted to see it. Oh, no. We got that Oblivion. Heal. Oblivion is Leaf's worst nightmare. At least this cleave, my cleave. All right. We don't want to do annoying ones. This one's not too annoying. I think we'll just load through this one, I think. Wait, isn't Jiraiya, isn't that one of our, it's one of my guildmates, isn't it? Yeah, he is. Flexing his 3 LDs over here. My guild going crazy about the rank 1 in my Discord, or not my Discord, but in the guild Discord. All right, I think I'm good on the arena for now. I'll do a couple more before the end of the night. Whew. Well, tomorrow is reset for the week. It's new battle pass time too, right? Thanks to Kyger, we'll be picking up the new battle pass. Thank you, Kyger, again for the $10 a while ago. And new battle pass is going to be Ritesh. Not exactly the greatest monsters, but you know, all the extra stuff that you get from the battle pass, as well as the path of growth, additional the ×2 and stuff is really important. I don't know, man. No idea. Some people just like, they just farm, right? They do the farming one monster defenses, and it just doesn't really matter what rank they are. I always like, I'll farm up till about Friday, and then on like Friday night, I'll switch over to a bigger defense. Like, what's my defense right now? So there's my defense right now. Wusa has better runes on the actual defense. I hope that's how it works. Oh yeah, so that's my defense right now. The Wusa Juno Teor, kind of common, kind of broken. You can see the rankings up here. Eventually I'll build a Kumar for this, but kind of whale things. What are the ranking, or what are the check rewards? Yeah, so Master, we get that extra 1 mystical scroll for the week. This is how the rich stay richer up here. They just keep getting more LDs. And the season reward, meh. Lakib, I would or Lasib. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. 100% is going to be the battle pass. 100% battle pass. Most games are like that too. They make the battle pass the most worth thing. When you first start out the game, there are a couple like $1 and $5 packs that are extremely good value. I definitely picked up a couple of those packs. Like, this is not a valuable pack. 2 legendary scrolls for $9. No thanks. There was like, I picked up, I don't know where it went. It was $8 for a Transcendent scroll. That was pretty good value. It's not that one. But yeah, that's probably your best thing to buy. All this other stuff is just mostly trash. There's occasional packs that'll come around, but I don't really focus on the packs. I typically get the arena pass too. Oh yeah, you know the free step up. I saw that the other day. Hold on. Was it this one? Growth evolution. I know, I saw it earlier. I know what you're talking about. Is it limited one? No. Exclusive price one? Which one was it? Spring celebration? Oh yeah, this one. So it's $8.99, right? You buy $8.99 and you buy $47.99, and then you get free. Sorry though, it's not actually free. And then you get to the final stages, and you get free trans and 2 Devilmons. All right, any guys? You guys have any more questions? Anything I can answer real quick? I'm gonna go take my wife out. We're gonna go get some burritos because she was sad about our food not coming on DoorDash. See the exchange pieces. I got Teor pieces, so I'm happy there. Anything else you guys want to see? Pretty much got everything cleared today. Cleared Galagos up to oh yeah, we gotta keep going on Galagos a little bit farther here. So next stream, I'm gonna be streaming on Thursday, guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you guys can see all the stuff that I post, and of course, hit me up on the live streams. I'll be streaming on Thursday. We got a big day for North America, a big day for the rest of the world too, global. So big day on Thursday, new continent, all that. So I'm gonna be streaming for a solid bit. So hope you guys are able to check me out on Thursday. Other than that, though, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out. It's always fun. As I say, I get sappy at the end of all my streams because this is literally so much fun. My favorite thing to do. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I got my Discord link down below. A lot of knowledgeable people down there in the Discord. I can help you, of course, and then lots of people down there can help you if I'm not able to respond. I try to respond as quick as I can, but you know how it is, work and everything. What else? Yeah, big stream Thursday, and that's it. All right, guys, I'll do my little sign off. Thank you guys for joining me for this stream. I will catch you guys in either the next live stream or the next video. Peace.